His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received at Safriya Palace the Secretary General of the Permanent Court of Arbitration, Dr. Marcin Cekpelik, upon his visit to the kingdom. His Majesty welcomed the Secretary General and reviewed with him aspects of cooperation between Bahrain and the Permanent Court of Arbitration and means of enhancing and strengthening them for mutual benefit. His Majesty the King praised the important role played by the Permanent Court of Arbitration in consolidating the principles of the rule of law and promoting peaceful mechanisms to find solutions and settlements to various international disputes, thus contributing to the global legal system. His Majesty affirmed that the Kingdom is keen to enhance coordination and cooperation with various international arbitration and judicial institutions and exchange experience and expertise to consolidate its position as a leading center in this field and its role as an important partner in supporting international peaceful initiatives and solutions that serve efforts to achieve international justice and promote regional and global development and prosperity. For his part, the General Secretary expressed thanks and appreciation to His Majesty the King for Bahrain's keenness to enhance its cooperation with the Permanent Court of Arbitration to achieve the desired goals and common aspirations. In line with the directives of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa ordered the facilitation of the return of Bahraini citizens stranded abroad in countries affected by the current situation in the region. This follows the Kingdom's commitment to safeguard Bahrainis abroad by ensuring their safe return home. His Royal Highness directed the relevant authorities to coordinate with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Kingdom's embassies abroad to provide the necessary facilities to arrange the swift return of citizens while taking all the required steps to ensure their safety and to provide full support until their arrival home. His Royal Highness affirmed that this decision reflects national principles that place citizens at the heart of all priorities. His Royal Highness commended the unwavering efforts of all relevant authorities and national task force who work continuously to ensure the safety and well-being of citizens. His Royal Highness emphasized that these unified national efforts reflect the highest values of patriotism and solidarity. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa yesterday met with the chairman of Eagle Hill's Bina al-Bahrain at Rafah Palace. His Royal Highness emphasized that Bahrain's developmental initiatives continue to make strides driven by the unwavering dedication of Team Bahrain in fostering investment. These efforts contribute to the Kingdom's comprehensive development in line with the aspiration of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa for a brighter and more prosperous future. His Royal Highness commended the depth of the long-standing and historic relations between Bahrain and the UAE, which has been reinforced through wide-ranging strategic partnership across various sectors. In this regard, His Royal Highness noted that the close ties are the result of the steadfast support of His Majesty the King and the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. His Royal Highness also highlighted the importance of bilateral cooperation and the support of the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, in advancing collaboration between both countries. His Royal Highness commended the fruitful cooperation between Bahrain and the United Arab Emirates across all levels, particularly the successful partnership that led to the establishment of Bina al-Bahrain. During the meeting, Bina al-Bahrain's plans to implement high-quality real estate development projects across the kingdom were reviewed. His Royal Highness expressed his confidence in this company's ability to achieve its goal, thereby advancing national development and fulfilling the aspiration of both citizens and residents. For his part, Al-Abbar expressed his appreciation for His Royal Highness' continued support for development initiatives which enhance Bahrain's position regionally and internationally. Al-Abbar also conveyed his best wishes for the kingdom's continued growth and prosperity. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa issued an edict 36 of the year 2025, appointing a director at the Prime Minister's office based on a proposal by the Minister of the Prime Minister's Court, Sheikh Mohammed bin Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Khalifa, shall be appointed as the Director of Projects Directorate at the Prime Minister's office, succeeding Khalid Mahmoud Al Marzouqi. The Shura Council Chairman Ali bin Saleh met with the Minister of Interior and Chairman of the Civil Defense Council General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, in the presence of the Minister of Foreign Affairs Dr. Abdul Latif Al Zayani, the Minister of Health Dr. Jalil Hassan, the Minister of Cabinet Affairs Hamid Al Malki, the Minister of Information Dr. Ramzan bin Abdullah Naimi, the Deputy Speakers and Deputy Chairman of the Shura and Representative Councils, the Chairman and members of the Foreign Affairs, Defense and National Security Committees of both Council, as well as several officials. As-Saleh stressed that the comprehensive preparation and high readiness of Bahrain to maintain stability and national security in light of regional and international circumstances and challenges confirms Bahrain's keenness to harness all efforts and capabilities and sustain work at the highest level of efficiency and quality to ensure civil safety and preserve national gains under the wise leadership of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. He expressed pride in Bahrain's firm approach and principle under the leadership of His Majesty the King in calling for adherence to diplomatic tools in resolving crises and overcoming challenges, which leads to strengthening regional and international security and consolidating peace, coexistence and fraternity among all countries and people. As-Saleh praised the efforts of the government headed by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa to implement civil emergency management and emphasize the readiness of all concerned institutions and authorities in dealing with various circumstances according to an integrated institutional methodology that achieved security and stability for citizens and residents. He praised the steps taken by the government agency in informing citizens and residents of all necessary procedures and instruction and proper ways of dealing with various circumstances and situations. He praised the National Emergency Plan, which was reviewed during the meeting, and the mechanism and precautionary measures that reflects the efficiency of the concerned agency and their systematic readiness to deal with various emergency scenarios. He praised the prominent role of the ministry in strengthening security and internal stability through the dedication and determination of the national cadres within Team Bahrain and the valiant security personnel. As-Saleh pointed out that the Council will support the national security system and is keen to fulfill its national roles and responsibility, stressing the continued cooperation and coordination with the executive authority to make more achievements and success. He pointed out that maintaining Bahrain's security and stability is an individual and societal responsibility, adding that all individuals and institutions must cooperate and coordinate to enhance social protection, national unity and cohesion. He noted that the role of community institutions in spreading awareness among society. For his part, the Minister of Interior affirmed that the meeting embodies the constructive cooperation between the legislative and executive authorities and aims to inform the members of the Foreign Affairs, Defense and National Security Committees of both councils on the measures taken to confront emergency situations and increase readiness for civil emergency management. He praised His Majesty's royal policy, which has been instrumental over the past 25 years in building national confidence and strengthening the social fabric within the framework of national unity. He noted that during these years, His Majesty focused on creating a strong balance of cooperation and developing close relations with Gulf, Arab and international countries. He pointed to the directives and continuous follow-up of His Royal Highness to the concerned ministries and working during emergency circumstances. He affirmed that upon following up on developments and initial indicators, a meeting of the Civil Defense Council as well as the National Committee for Civil Emergency Management were held. The minister affirmed the continued adoption of a proactive approach to enhance national readiness and capabilities in emergency response and the continuation of essential services in these cases. He pointed to the activation of the National Plan and the National Civil Emergency Center to ensure the highest level of efficiency and readiness and enhancing national agreements to confront any potential development. He stressed the importance of combating rumors which constitute a legal offense and are followed up on nothing that is important, not to listen to suspicious messages and work to correct falsifies that compromise civil peace and community security. He stressed the need to preserve public order and social cohesion and not to be drawn behind calls that violate the law. He also emphasized that Bahrain is not a party to the ongoing war and will not be dragged to it, and in any case will not be allowed to, affirming that the security and stability achieved must be preserved. The minister emphasized the importance of the legislative authority as a key partner in national responsibility by maintaining the security of the kingdom. The Kingdom of Bahrain participated in the Paris Air Show with a high-level official delegation headed by the Minister of Transportation and Telecommunication, Dr. Sheikh Abdullah bin Ahmed Al Khalifa. This comes as part of the Kingdom's efforts to expand its partnership in the aviation sector and to promote the next edition of the Bahrain International Air Show. The minister held a series of meetings with senior representatives of Airbus, Boeing, and General Electric Aerospace. The Kingdom's vision for Bahrain International Air Show 2026 as a regional hub for aerospace technologies and services was presented. The Bahraini participation witnessed the signing of 3 quality agreements. Texel Air to develop a hangar at Bahrain International Airport, Valo Aviation to establish a maintenance center for business jets, and an agreement with the France Artelia to develop airport facilities, reflecting the expansion of air infrastructure and strengthening Bahrain's position as an investment center. These initiatives are part of a comprehensive Bahraini strategy to support the aviation sector by transferring technology, developing competence, and increasing cooperation with European and international markets. Bahrain signed a host country agreement with the Permanent Court of Arbitration, making it the first Arab and Middle Eastern country to host the headquarters of the PCA, which was founded in 1899 and has its headquarters at the Peace Palace in the Netherlands. The Minister of Justice, Islamic Affairs and Waqf, Nawaf al-Maouda, said that the agreement reflects Bahrain's international standing in the field of arbitration, especially as a party due to the 1907 Hague Convention for the peaceful settlement of disputes. He explained that the signing was made by Bahrain, which was invited by the PCA Secretary General to host arbitration, mediation, conciliation, and fact-finding committees, enhancing its role in international legal framework, consolidating its contribution in international arbitration, and supporting the PCA's jurisdiction. The agreement was signed on behalf of the Kingdom Bahrain by the Justice Minister and on behalf of the PCA by its Secretary General, Dr. Marcin Cheplak. The agreement aims to provide a headquarters to host the PCA in Bahrain, facilitating the management of international dispute resolution process through arbitration, mediation, and conciliation.
Today, the Secretary General with our minister is signing a host agreement, which will be the very first in the Middle East. So we are making history. And with that, Bahrain is one of those states making a meaningful promise to commit to the rule of law. And this host agreement is the beginning of a friendship between Bahrain and the Permanent Court. And that friendship will inspire trust. And it will inspire hope. And with that, we think we will be doing great things, which is again very timely because of Bahrain now being part of the Security Council. And we very much hope that together, in collaboration with the Permanent Court, we can create more international instruments promoting peaceful conflict resolution between states.
Today, Bahrain became the PCA hosting nations. So it means that the Kingdom of Bahrain granted the oldest international tribunal in existence immunities and privileges which are necessary to fulfill our mandate in the kingdom. And as a representative of the court, Secretary General of the Permanent Court of Arbitration, I'm really pleased and honored that we will now be able to fulfill our mandate here in the kingdom in order to provide parties with their plethora of peaceful methods of dispute settlement, ranging from arbitration, conciliation, tailored procedures to fact-finding and good offices. It's a new chapter in the relationship between Bahrain and the PCA, a new chapter and I would say a new avenue of opportunities.
The Supreme Council for Women announced opening application for the 5th round of the Imtiaz initiative for young Bahraini women entrepreneurs. The initiative aims to encourage outstanding young women in entrepreneurship and highlight their success stories. The chairperson of Imtiaz Initiative Committee, Her Highness Sheikh Hissa bint Khalifa Al Khalifa, said that the initiative launched under the directives of Her Royal Highness, the wife of His Majesty King, and the president of the SCW, Princess Sabika bint Ibrahim Al Khalifa, has gained significant momentum over its 4 previous rounds. She added that the participation grew from 11 in the first round to 98 in the 4th, covering various domains. Her Highness said that Imtiaz supported the economic empowerment of Bahraini women and boosted their role in entrepreneurship. The initiative emphasized equal opportunities, investing in local talent, project potential beyond the local market, and balancing family and work. These factors have driven increased participation each round. She praised the committee's efforts and thanked the supporting institutions, award criteria include creativity, project sustainability, risk management, digital transformation, and job creation. Applicants must be Bahraini women under 45 with at least 3 years of entrepreneurial experience, a financial report, an official business license or 50% ownership, and a project based on sale, purchases, or services. Bahrain is enhancing its digital capabilities by employing artificial intelligence and advanced analytics to establish a security system capable of predicting threats. More in this report.
With a proactive approach that integrates security and technology, Bahrain is developing a robust digital security framework designed to address modern complexities and anticipate risks. Emerging from this vision are advanced digital protections that safeguard Bahrain and address threats before they happen. By integrating artificial intelligence into its civil protection systems, Bahrain has enhanced its ability to detect disasters before they occur, accelerate emergency response, manage crowds and crises, enable early warning systems, and analyze behavior patterns. One notable example is the National Civil Protection Platform, a comprehensive digital solution that provides citizens and residents with real-time access to alerts, emergency locations, and safety instructions. Across command centers and monitoring units, there is real-time coordination between advanced analytic systems and databases connected to early warning networks. This allows every digital alert to be converted into a timely and professional field response, supported by intelligent algorithms that flag unusual behaviors and give security agencies a time advantage over potential threats. Bahrain's security strategy is focused on anticipating incidents and maintaining readiness by leveraging future-oriented technologies to identify and address risks at the earliest stage.
Dear citizens and residents, when hearing the first warning sirens while driving, kindly do the following. Continue driving and clear the left lane to open the way for emergency vehicles, civil defense, ambulance, traffic, security patrols to perform their duties. Listen to official media channels. Go to the nearest shelter center or take shelter in covered places until the end of the danger. Dear citizens and residents, if you are at home or work, kindly do the following. Be calm. Don't go out except for essentials and as per instructions and guidelines issued by competent authorities. When you hear the second warning siren, when the danger ends and situations are back to normal, the following procedure should be considered. Do not gather near affected areas for your safety and avoid hindering civil defense saving lives operations. Do not pick up objects thrown on the ground